So in this video, I'm going to explain one of the main reasons why people give up when they first start trying to lose fat, particularly within the first 4 to 6 weeks.
Damn, man, what the hell are you doing?
First, you have to ask yourself, what causes somebody to give up losing fat? It's usually because they're just not seeing progress, or what they think is not progress.
Tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow.
Training, nutrition, cardio, sleep, supplements, all of these things are on point, but when they jump on the scales, as I mentioned in a previous video, they just can't seem to shift the weight, or there's no drop, or there's a small drop and then they gain weight. What is happening to somebody when they haven't been to the gym in a long time, or it's their first time at the gym completely, is that they're going to go through a body recomposition. What is body recomposition? Essentially, it's when your body is in a state where it is building muscle and burning fat at the same time. Who does this apply to? People who are brand new to the gym, or people who have had a break. When I say they've had a break and they've gotten fat, you've been eating like a pig, you haven't been doing much exercise, and overall you've just accumulated this over time. You've become fat over time. It doesn't happen overnight. People say, oh, it's my hormones. No, it's not your hormones. No smoke without fire. Fair enough, you might be going through something hormonal, menopause, low testosterone, this and that, whatever it is. But essentially, you get fat because you eat too much and you haven't been doing too much exercise. That's what it boils down to. That is why it is super important that when you are first trying to lose fat, or getting back into it, or whatever way you want to word it, you're not just relying on the scales, as I've mentioned, previous video, detailed video, the last video I just did. Because relying on the scales when you're getting into a new program, you're training hard, you're eating well, your sleep's on point, you're doing your cardio, your supplementation is bang on, taking things like creatine. These things all help promote muscle growth, particularly if you are fat and you haven't exercised before, or if you've taken a long break, a couple of years let's say, and you're just getting back into it. You're going to get a little bit of muscle memory, where the muscles come back faster than they initially did. Or if you get them newbie gains, hiya my love,
Ha! Gay!
or if you get them newbie gains, you're putting on quite a bit of muscle. When I say quite a bit, it's like 3 or 4 pounds in a short space of time. But then when people look at this, they're overweight, of course, their body fat is hiding the muscle that they're putting on. They jump on the scales and realize they're not changing and think, fuck it, this isn't working for me, time to give up.
You want to hear me say it? You want to break me down? All right, I'm afraid. For the first time in my life, I'm afraid.
A classic example of this was a client of mine many years ago during lockdown, who was roughly 6 weeks in, had taken a long break off the gym, had taken 5 years off, eating a lot of junk, this and that, partying away, whatever, broke up with her fella, wanted to get a revenge body going.
Revenge is a dish that is best served cold.
Told me that she had tried to lose fat many times before. 5 or 6 week mark comes, messages me, says, Jack, I'm not seeing any progress, I want to give up, I want a refund.
Oh, no. I'll do something.
And I says, right, well, happy days, let's just hang on a minute and let's see if you have made progress or not. Showed her photo from the start to 6 weeks. She looks like a totally different person. It's mega important to understand this process that you're going through. As I said in the previous video, take your photos. They don't look great. Nobody's looks great at the start. Taking photos is probably even the biggest motivator or motivator killer when it comes to starting a fat loss journey, but it's the best way to track is your body actually changing. Creatine, for example. Creatine helps store more water in the muscle, essentially. More creatine, more water in the muscle, heavier muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat, as everybody knows, massively. So if you're watching this and you're probably finding yourself at that 4 or 5 week mark, or you've repeated the process day in, day out, giving up every single year because you're just not seeing the progress, why don't you just try giving a little bit more time? That leads me on to the next point, which is people just do not give it enough time.
What did the taste, girls? How many pounds can we lose?
Almost 1.
Almost 1? Is that it? Are you sure?
The numbers never lie, Aunt Mary.
Is there another way we can shift half a stone before 8 o'clock?
Cut off a leg.
Body recomposition is going to happen within your first 6 to 8 weeks, depending. Some people it lasts longer, other people it doesn't last as long. It really all boils down to how dedicated you are, how hard you're training, and how much accountability that you're having with yourself throughout the week in order to get that progress happening. To conclude, if you are fat, very fat, obese, and you've just started the gym, your training's on point, your cardio is on point, your nutrition is on point, you're taking all the right supplements, you're sleeping well, everything is getting smashed out to the T.
Voila!
Please, 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 just take photos. You are definitely building muscle and burning fat at the same time. Don't get discouraged because you don't see life-changing results on the scales or in the photos within the first 6 to 8 weeks. Trust me, it's happening, but you still have a lot of fat there that needs to come off in order for that new muscle that you've built to be able to shine through. But look, that's just my advice. Take it or leave it. If you're enjoying the content, stay tuned. We'll maybe tackle another hidden mistake, which is overestimating your calories burned during your training sessions, or like I said, you're not giving your fat loss enough time. Take care.